In this video, I'm going to be building a camper in Bloxburg, but before we begin, make sure you join my Discord server. You can suggest future video ideas there, or you can come chat with me and other fans. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is get a little base for the camper, and the first thing you should do is subscribe. That was kind of bad, but you know what? Kind of clever, so I think that does deserve a subscription actually. Alright, either way though, I think placing this on this little base right here should be no trouble, because now I can just make this be pretty much like this, really. I think we should make the bottom of this here like a nice black. And I think by getting like this nice base right here, see, like, there we go. Now we can at least see the base, which that's good. I can then clone this base, and goodness me, that's a little pricey already. Okay, and yeah, I can just move that to the back. Nice, pretty good. We should be just fine on our tires here, although I'm gonna make sure, because that will be the key determination factor of our height. I'll make them a height of 2 here, and I'm not the best tire designer here, so you guys are gonna have to just excuse my skills or lack thereof skills for these. All right, screw this, bro. I'm just gonna use the decal. Oh my gosh, dude, that was way too complicated. Let's see if there's any tire decal like in the world. Please just have one. There we go, guys. We have a tire. So as you guys can see, I can just chuck it right down in here, and boom. Is it the greatest tire of all time? Not really, although I can use the colors here. Since I have the color of the tire here, as you guys can see, I can actually use that to make the rest of this. So there we go. Now we have like a more accurate tire color. How about that? And so then on our camper, we do have like those like weird arches above each tire. So I can simply make one literally just by placing an arch right here, rescaling it up to here, and boom. That's just for detail, of course, but still. Pretty good thing to have. And there you go, we have some tires. Now I can literally just do the same thing over here. Yeah, I can't lie, that's pretty freaking good. Okay, that's a good start. I'll admit it took me quite a long time to actually find our tire decals. I actually had to go make my own one, or I found it off of Google, I should say. Upload it to Roblox, all that fun stuff. Now is a good time to start working on our walls. So I was thinking we can probably start here in the back. Let's get a good idea of how tall we want this camper to be. We can start with 10 and kind of work around that. And there's plenty of textures in the game. Like this is a pretty cool texture. I don't know if it necessarily fits on with campers, but I'm gonna place it for now. So remember, we want our height to be 10. I'm gonna place windows though, because we need windows. So Faulty's back-to-back weeks in my video. Wow, another appearance on the channel for Faulty. He's in as many videos as I am nowadays. Goodness me. Because let's see here, if we use the truck as like a reference for height, then I feel like that height of 10 that we use is pretty good because it'll barely overhang the back of the truck. So that should be just fine. Is it smart of me to make this on the same house as this lake house I just did last week? Probably not. Mostly because of plot data reasons that's not smart. But I don't care. I'll be just fine. And yeah, I'm slowly starting to not buy into this paneling. I'm gonna pull a Haley. I'm gonna use plastic. So, oh boy. And typically campers have like a pretty nice overhang. So let's make sure that we get that down. We can plan to probably have it right here, which that's fine with me. This can be like where you have the beds at. But I'd probably actually have to make it even further back here. And then I feel like for a roof on this overhang section here, it'd probably be best if we just did like a black roof. This overhang might be too far out, I must admit. Like it might be a lengthy ways out. But if I can pull it off just fine, I really won't care. So as long as we make it look good, then it's okay. I'll elevate it here so we have like a wall underneath. I feel like that's a smart move. Just build smart, guys, build smart. And then over here, I can do way more simple windows. I don't think making them poke out like the last one I did is a good idea. So this one can stay more inside the camper. Make it look like it's in the wall. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. We can kind of patch this area up here with some roof supports here at the bottom. This is your friendly reminder to experiment with some in-game items, because these are going to come in handy for me, I feel. Why? Oh my god, I forgot about how this stupid thing works. There we go, guys. As you guys can see, I have these supports now, which are pretty dang cool. Let's see what Faulty's working on. Oh yeah, I don't think this is for a video, but pretty cool looking airplane over there. I guess that'll be the true test on if he still watches my videos or not. If I get a message later saying, Captain, why did you show that on your video? I'm just kidding, guys. He's not that mean. I think it's fair to have the pop out here on both sides, because then we can really make this be for beds. You know, you can toss a bed over there, and whatever here in the middle. I think that's fair. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And I think that's fine. And then obviously we need a door to get on, actually. I'm so stupid. Okay. Hold on. So I'm gonna make a cutout here for a door. We're gonna place it just right here. And the reason I'm kind of making this place symmetrical is because let's say, I don't know, you're out there camping, right? And a bear comes in. You know, or is nearby. You don't want to go on the side that has the bear, right? So this makes your camper accessible from all sides. In other words, that's my excuse for building symmetrical. So it's a little dark, but that's okay. I can make the door here really thin. That way we can get more of like an inlet look, I guess. Yeah, something like this. And let's make it a different color too. Why not? Why not, right? Alrighty, guys. I'm kind of cooking here on this door. I'm a big fan of it so far. I'm going to try to get some nice little designs here around this window to make it look more curved, because for some reason a curved window is just a little bit more appealing to my eye. So I can do that. And then I can also kind of make this door look curved too, so that way it looks a little less boxy. And so how I'm going to do these curves is I'm just going to use the plain arch. It's obviously going to be pretty subtle, so don't expect like too much of a curve or anything. I just want to sort of round off these edges. That's actually not as easy as I thought it'd be. So instead, I'm going to readapt. I'm going to make this be the concave straight. I mean, look at that, guys. Let me know if you guys agree with that move to make the door curved there like that. I think it's a good move. I'm going to do the same now with this little window, except we're going to have a much less of a curve. Like, look at this, okay? We have curves here, and making these curved windows isn't tough, or isn't tough. No, it is very tough. I don't know what I was saying there, guys. It is very difficult, but we're doing it. I'm not entirely sure what is it kind of, you know, increased my creativity here with some of these items. I use a lot more basic shapes nowadays, so a lot of you guys are kind of like, oh my god, when will Capo get a pre-built since he's a content creator now? And to be quite honest with you, I have no clue. But I did do a pre-built with Riot, that motel, and we did not use basic shapes on that. So I won't be able to use basic shapes if I do a pre-built. So that's going to be a whole experience. I hope you guys are ready for that, because I certainly am not. So yeah. But anyways, I can kind of copy this curved window design and just use it throughout the rest of my camper. But yeah, hopefully you guys would buy the pre-built if I make it. Because yeah, I'll try to share like as many of my designs that I would use. Like there's plenty of old tricks that you can use instead of basic shapes, so there's plenty of stuff that you guys can still learn if you got it, which I think it would be worth it. It'd be, I would if I was in your shoes. Like it would, you know, it'd be like, oh my gosh, I get to see all these different tactics and all that fun stuff, and I don't even know what it'd be. Watch them give me like a, oh, you know, let's have you build a wasteland. Like, watch it just be something that's like completely not my style. Can you build the Bloxburg garbage dumps in the Bloxburg backrooms? Like, yeah, I'd go crazy. But either way here, I have this pretty dang cool looking camper going. And that is a win in my books. Does it look more like an airplane than a camper? You know, now that I start thinking about it, maybe. Although, to be honest, there's no going back now. Oh, those are bugs. I thought that was Faulty outside of my plot. I was like, what? But no, it's just bugs. Great, now people are gonna tell Faulty that I called him a bug on video. He's not a bug, guys, he's a rat. Anyways. Anyways, here, I'm gonna work on this elevated part. This probably actually is where the bedrooms, or the beds are, I mean. Because this would be like living space and like with the dining table in the middle. That makes a little more sense now that I think about it. Either way though, I got this flat cube here, so we're gonna kind of work with this and hopefully make this look really cool. I'm gonna try to make like a cool design here on the front of the camper so it's not just plain white. Let me try to bring these walls over here so I can get a reference for height. Honestly, I really like the Tigers logo on here. It's actually pretty cool, just a tiny little detail. Not bad. Obviously, you know, I'm a Tigers fan. That's fine with me. Okay. We just have the Tigers on my camper. Yeah, that works. So now it's time to tackle our ceiling here, and I love ceiling lights. Like, I'm a huge killer for them, so I should probably find a way to integrate one. Before we touch any of this interior, I'm like gonna have to fully, you know, make sure that my roofing's as good as possible, all that fun stuff. I could even add beams in here, and that could hold up the middle parts of this roof. That's actually fine with me. And it's all above the first floor here, which means I can toggle roof to do my interior, so that's really useful. And I'm also a killer for these curved windows I have here, so I'm not gonna lie, probably gonna put these in here. Let me just make sure that these are at the right height, which they are now, and boom, shakalaka. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. He's a little crazy. He likes the bark. All right, there we go. And as you guys can see, this is perfectly clonable on the, oh, no way. No, what is my luck? Okay, so sorry about that. Let me just quickly redo this. Oh my days. In case you guys are wondering, how did he get so much cash again this week? Oh my god, oh my god. I may or may not have deleted the basketball stadium. So if you're a UCLA fan, I'm sorry, but your stadium, it's dead to me. I just simply ran out of money, so. And there we go, guys. We have that up there, and I can't lie, the Tigers logo there is kind of tacky. Hold on. I'm sorry, Tigers. I love you, Tigers, but I gotta put something else there. I'm not entirely sure what we can put here. Do I literally just have to make it be? Oh my god, I'm probably just gonna have to use the white, which I guess that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I'm also willing to add in the tarp here, and by tarp, I mean they usually have these like overhang, you know, ceilings that you can fold on out. So I'm gonna add in lines for those. There we go. I think that's fine. I can just do the same detail then on the other side, which it's gonna be kind of tough to make it symmetrical, or at least perfectly. There we go though. We did it. We did it. I can probably add some extra details here by adding like a extra like, I don't know, security escape, something along the lines of that. Basically, if I just use the round rod here. The issue is that this placement is so inconsistent. Gotta find another flat spot. Okay, right here is a flat spot. Look, that's pretty good. And it would make sense to add like a vent over here. Oh yeah, that's like a good extra detail. I could probably actually add that like over here, just to have something on this wall. Let me think here. Now, it probably wouldn't be wise to drive with one on the road, but if I did put a power box on this build, would that be bad? Like, it probably would make sense to put like back here, right? I don't know, I think so. They also have these like weird little, I guess I call them like towers up top. So I can put something up here. And so yeah, they have that, and then they do usually have another sort of air conditioning thing out here. Just a massive, massive vent up top. So I could chuck one of those probably somewhere flat here. Okay. My RV knowledge is not the best, or I guess I should say camper. But I've seen plenty of them on the road. So that's kind of what I'm rolling off with here. And there we go. I could make this go like full party mode and add like LEDs down here. I'll do it over here to the tire. Actually, yeah, that would be kind of fun actually. I'm a big fan of that. That's okay. Yeah. I just really need something to go on this blank space right here, guys. Something that can make me feel a little bit better about this build. All right, look, you guys, just by using the plywood right there, kind of helps. I'd also like to outline this. Campers are not easy, bro, but I did my outline, so I give myself credit there. I can kind of make a room for more like pop-outs, I guess, right over here. This could be, I don't know, like, you know, places for, I guess, fuel, although you probably wouldn't need fuel, but you know, electricity. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Just trust the process, okay? Like, I don't know, yeah. You know what, guys, it's not terrible. It should all still be movable with this, which oh dang nabbit, why does that do that? So where do we think, oh, is it because I placed them on the floor? That would make sense. I'm gonna make it straight over here, so whatever this sits on. So okay, so this needs to be over here. All right, there we go. All of that is there, which means that this should entirely be movable, which, as you guys can see, this entire camper is clonable. How cool is that? I personally think that's very cool. So I'm gonna use just, you know, good old red pickup truck. Crimson. Crimson is nice. We probably need a brighter red than that. Yeah, that works. So now we actually need to, you know, make like the hitch, I guess whatever it's called. This won't take too long though. And then after I'm done with the hitch here, I'm going to do the interior, which you guys know me, interiors are not my friend, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, we have that. So there we go. As you guys can see, if I toggle the roof, oh, whoops. Anyways, this shouldn't be too difficult. Interior wise, we can go with probably a bit more simple of a floor. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm feeling nice today. I'm gonna give Isaac co-owner so he can go shift P. I have no clue what the value of this RV is going to be, simply because, well, it's already on a house with other items. All right, there we go. So there's that. All right, so either way, it probably would be ideal to make our like comfort spaces be up here. So maybe putting a simple sofa isn't the best. Although I imagine that you can sit on the simple ottomans. I've never actually tested this. I use them quite often. Although it would be kind of funny if I place these up here and then it ends up you can't even sit on them. I'd feel really bad. So hopefully you can. Did somebody sit there? Okay. So I could very easily, you know, put a table down here, just a console table, make that have our TV on it. I'm curious, wait, do basic shapes hold TVs? Oh, they do. Okay, because suddenly, guys, remember, this camper doesn't become movable with furniture items because they don't move on basic shapes for some reason, which I always thought was weird. I'm curious if pillows stick or not, because if pillows stick, then we can kind of make our own custom items. A pillow does stick. Okay, that's good to know. So, I mean, I quite literally can just put, you know, stuff like this out here. And suddenly this looks a lot more inviting than these ottomans over here. And I imagine that blankets also stick. I hope they do. Blanket. Yes, they do. Okay, awesome. Now the real question is what lighting objects stick? So like things like floor lamps don't stick, but like wall stuff, things that are physically attached to items, yes they do. So in wall item terms, we can use this here, which is a common use on the channel anyways. Probably one of my most used items. Some would say overused. I would say used just right. And so then obviously for kitchen area, I don't think appliances stick to basic shapes, unfortunately. Dang it, they don't. I was hoping that they would. Does the mini fridge? The mini fridge does. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. We might get cooking on something here. Oh yeah, this should be the bathroom. Probably. The toilets probably don't. Oh wait, the wall-mounted toilet. Oh my god, I'm a genius. The wall-mounted toilet will stick because it's stuck to the wall. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I just have to use that. And the box sink, that sticks too. Even better. And then I guess if I use a shower is going to be difficult. I'm not entirely sure even how people do showers on these campers. I don't have like the best area for it because we want to have our sink and I don't want to sacrifice the toilet for a shower. I do think I know what I can do though. We're just going to place this toilet really close over here. What the hell, where did I go? Oh, oops, I'm sorry. Alrighty guys, there is the world's tiniest shower. But as you can see, it's tiny. The tiny shower pokes through the roof, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this here. And then we're gonna have to make a custom little drain. Dude, this camper would be so uncomfortable. I can't do campers, bro. I'd be so claustrophobic. Like, actually, these tight spaces would murder me. I cannot wait for the hate comments on this one. Oh my god, as if my interiors weren't bad enough already. This is just adding fuel to the flame. The fact that we even can get a mirror in here is insane to me. What the fault he say? Why did he say my bad? Oh, he moved the plane. Oh. He predicted that. He's just like, you're about to feel it. And then right as he moved the plane, I like lagged out. Let me keep this wood going through here though, because I want to make sure that the wood goes through the bathroom. Guys, whatever you do, just don't ask for this as a pre-built. I can give you anything else a little bit better, except for this. This is not it. Okay, so I can use plants just fine, which is good. And I guess I have to put a bed over here. So I'm trying to think of how we could arrange that. Maybe people just sleep on this and then, yeah, they just do that. So you know what? That's fine there. Either way though, we can probably place a TV in here. I can make my own little shelf, or I don't have to make my own little shelf. Actually, I can just use the ones in game. Perfect. I'm gonna put some speakers over here too. There we go. Let me move these wall lights up though. And here on this counter space here, I'm not entirely sure how the in-game cooktop system works. I know they attach. What? It doesn't attach to this? Oh man, I thought the cooktop's attached. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? All right, so with the beverage fridge though, you can get everything that you need there. I guess I have to place like the stove in here. So let's try to get the stove. Yeah, I would 100% burn something in here, bro. Like this is not a good kitchen space. I mean, utility wise, we can use this entire kitchen. And I guess I'll probably have to use counters, which sucks because I can't move those around with the RV. So that is going to stink a little bit. But as you can see here, I mean, pretty freaking good job. I could add a carpet over here, get some extra detail. Goodness me though, yeah, it's just so tricky. But like overall, this isn't a terrible space. All right, I don't hate it. I'm just gonna patch up some of our tiny errors, like this little spot right here. Then we're pretty much done, guys. We've done a pretty good job. But yeah, overall, guys, pretty freaking happy with this build. I think it's like really, really cool. Especially since I don't have any RV like experience. I think I did a good job. Oh my god, why are the ottomans glitching in here? Hold on. As always though, you guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.